So I want to start by saying that a lot of the content for this video has been lost to the void thanks to my PC dying on me and leaving me without anything for the past couple weeks. Because of this, you'll see some footage that is out of place and doesn't match with the timeline of the video. Anyways, I hope you can look past that and still enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. The current time is 8:06 a.m. Sunday, May 6th. I am headed up driving north from Colorado to Laramie, Wyoming, to participate in draft for Monarch and to pick up our case, or me and Sam's case of Monarch First Edition. We'll be filming those pools and everything like that, and that'll be a separate video technically, but will also sort of be part of this vlog and how I think of draft. But yeah, let's get started.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Hi, it's Rogue Theory, or Max, depending. I'm here to right now say that we're going to go and do a pre-release, and for Flesh and Blood. We're going to go to the pre-release for Monarch. You get 6 packs and 2 cold foils.
I don't know what to expect. I don't know. I didn't look at the set. I don't think there's a set list out. I don't know what's going on.
Why are we doing this? Primarily because it's a new card game, and I think it has a lot of interesting fun and valid points, at least, to be a competitive TCG. And I think it is a little bit better than Yu-Gi-Oh! In some ways, and a little worse in others. I think it's better than Magic in some ways, and it has its own little variant differences from Magic. Like, every card game has its own unique flaws and strengths, but so far, from my very limited time playing it, I think it has a lot of strengths and benefits to it. We know that it's very different from Yu-Gi-Oh! And whatnot, but what's your opinions on why go Flesh and Blood? Why are we doing this for Flesh and Blood, instead of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic the Gathering or anything like that?
Flesh and Blood's fun. Just the game overall. It has a nice resource management. That interaction. It has more interaction than Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, I'd say a little less than Magic, but it doesn't stop anything. It's just figuring out how to counterplay and stuff. It's a good game.
I like what they're doing regarding tournaments, regarding prizing, regarding support to players, and regarding anti-scalping techniques, just in general. Because of all this, I think it's a great game to play, and I'm very much looking forward to just even a pre-release as well.
Well, finding the pre-release was the issue, right?
Yeah, we ended up having to, we called every store, basically, we could. We tried to look for a product for even unlimited boxes, which pretty much don't exist, or even first edition of Crucible of War.
We can't find products here, so we gotta go elsewhere.
So we decided, after all of Colorado was out, we're going to Wyoming.
We found it. We did not find pre-release anywhere in state, but we're going to Wyoming.
Laramie, Wyoming. 4-hour drive basically away. And I don't know why we're doing this necessarily, besides the fact that we're stupid. But I'm genuinely looking forward to it. I honestly, I hope to God I pull the Fabled card, because that's a down payment on a house. Because I did pull the Fabled card from Welcome to Wraith, the Unlimited set, and you'll see that video soon. But yeah, in general, I'm just really looking forward to this card game. I think Prisma looks really great and a lot of fun. I have high expectations for Bolton, but low expectations for anything shadow-based in general, at least for the heroes. And you'll learn a little bit more about that a little after the event. But anyways, it's a sealed format, so we play with what we pull. And finally, what is your hopes for what you pull or anything like that?
I just hope I pull gas. That's it. Anything is cool. Fabled card, amazing. Legendary card, amazing. A Majestic? At least I got a Majestic. Cool. Anything else? Let's do it.
Pre-release. Go.
We don't need any audio, so we'll be fine because everything's going to be overlay. How the hell are you supposed to open these things?
Yeah, they changed the order.
Oh, are they harder to open now?
There's a tab. Right
Oh, there's a tab.
There's
a tab now? Let's go.
Go.
Oh, it didn't exist before.
I remember when you were complaining about that.
Ooh, nice. That's our thing, and nothing really.
Oh, so they're at the back now. Where they should be.
Okay, so I pulled Bolton.
Illusionist, Warrior, Illusionist,
I've never seen anybody struggle as much as you, Max, opening packs.
Shadow Generic,
Come on.
Generic.
Overload.
What do you get? Oh, Void Rage, okay, cool.
Dad's lucky.
Writing Beast.
Trying to go as fast as I can, Sam, so that way you can get to yours.
We just stop it, record. You record mine. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
I'm not good at this game, so I'm not too worried about
Interesting. Tokens.
Oh, nice! You got the Luminaris.
Yeah, not for
Whoa.
What?
Really stuck together.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The blood debt scares me.
Weird. That was really tightly stuck together.
Printer quality. Let's go. Let's see a no card misprint.
The one where the girl's like gouging.
There's a cold foil just printed unlimited. We'll open the raid.
I think so.
Nothing great.
A bobble. Ooh.
Yes.
Hey, that's nice. That's nice.
Ooh, that's cool.
Because those are both rares, but they're good rares for Illusionist.
Illusionist.
And finally, last pack here. Let's see if this was worth it. Nope.
It wasn't worth it.
It was not worth it. All right.
Hi, my name's Max, or Rogue Theory. I played Bolton today at the pre-release, and I did 2-2.
So, what did your guy do?
His main feature is that he's supposed to put cards into his soul or underneath him to power up his strikes and to get continual advantage. The problem is, why really I went 2-2 is because that's too slow, I feel, or at least in a sealed format where you don't have all the optimal cards that you could probably use for him.
Cool. So, what some of your cards do?
So Bolton is a light warrior, so he can, and the weapons I ended up drawing today were both one-handed, so he's using 2 axes. If one hits, the other one gets +1 damage, but they don't inherently can combo off of each other, so you have to use Bolton's ability to do so. It makes it really inconsistent for damage, but you sometimes when it works, it pays off in spades. The main objectives are to put cards in your soul with Express Lightning, Take Flight, or Bolt of Courage. If I definitely opened more Bolt of Courage, I think I could have done better, as I feel like it's really key for the deck. But sadly, I didn't. Blinding Beam was for counterplay against Shadow, and Glistening was for the fact that you can just do +4 damage on any one of your axes, and they will never see it coming.
So overall, what are your thoughts on the set?
I think it's a really great set. I think when you go into like any kind of sealed format, though, you're very luck dependent, and the fact that I only opened one of this or one of this card meant that I was definitively at a disadvantage regarding other bolting characters who were able to open specializations or even majestic equipments that just do more damage. However, I was lucky enough to oddly open common equipment where no one else was. I guess that's my luck there, which ended up winning me literally 2 games, and the only reason why I didn't go 0-4.
Let's go. And you're recording.
Where is it? Whatever.
Yep.
I'm a pro at this, I swear. Alright. Foil. Rare.
All I got were rares.
Ha! Let's get all of them. Rares, dog. Rare. Foil. We come here for nothing?
Holy shit, I got a cold foil.
Oh, let's go.
Stubby hammer? It's common, but still, let's go.
Okay. And a majestic. Okay.
Oh, damn. Hype.
The god.
Myth, Majestic.
Majestic, let's go.
Illusionist Instant Aura.
Rear guard. Nice. Oh my god, the centering is cringe.
That's me.
The corners are well, there's little feathers.
Oh no.
Oh no. Feels bad, but you got a Majestic at least.
Look at the centering.
Majestic alone makes up for your trip.
It still looks clean. But
That foil rare. Rare. Yikes.
Yikes. Alright, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
It is me, Sam. We are back here. I went 4-1. I got this really cool playmat. I'm pretty happy about that. I played Prism mainly because I got this Majestic card, and he just blocks everything. He just blocks and ends the combat. He's pretty cool. So when we entered the pre-release, we got these cool cold foils. We got 2. So if you played Shadow, you got 1. If you got 1 for that strategy, and if you got the light one, you can also play that. Pretty cool. The main strategy of this deck for Prism is you attack with cards with Phantasm, and if they have 6, if they block with 6 or higher, then this just dies and you get no attack. It's lame. But if they hit, it gets thrown under your dude, and he makes these token things for some of the resources you get, and these prevent 1 damage. And with the weapon, they can also attack, so that's pretty cool. They can attack for like 4 damage. Unfortunately, like compared to Max thought Blinding Beam was okay. I thought it was amazing. It became really relevant because of how the Phantasm works. They would block just one big card, thinking they would destroy the attack, and then they just miss their defense. So instead, I would just make it -2, and they'd eat like this 7 attack. They would eat like 4 damage all the time, and it was absolutely nuts. I got super lucky and got all 4 equipment, and one of the equipment just gives you 2 more like action things, so I could just attack more. It was absolutely nuts. So my 4-1, pretty solid overall. The only one I lost to was Just in Time, which kind of sucked overall, but it's how it is sometimes.
Do you feel like you could have done better with any kind of changes or anything like that, or do you think you played the deck as best you could?
I think I got really lucky overall on what I got. The only thing I wish I got more of was the Blinding Beam would have been really cool in terms of just me attacking more often. I got pretty heavy on the blue cards, so some of them were a little clunky in terms of like getting more damage out. But overall, my deck was probably near perfect, minus the Majestic cards that aren't likely to happen. So I'm pretty happy overall.
What was your record?
My record was 4-1. Or 3-1, sorry.
Okay.
It's 4 rounds.
So 3-1. What did you play against?
I played against Shadow Brute the first game. That's the only loss I had in time, basically. Mm-hmm. I played against Bolton. I played against another Shadow Brute. And I think I also played... I think the third one was also a Shadow Brute player. I played against a lot of Shadow Brute. It was really weird. Mm-hmm. Though overall, pretty easy matchups. A lot of this deck is made to counter it, so I had no trouble.
We are
going back. But we go back in a week to Wyoming because they had boxes
For Monarch, yeah.
for Monarch, but we could not find it at our locals or in state actually at all.
Yeah.
We called everywhere, but potato, we got it. Let's go.
1 a.m. eyes closed, I'm slowly falling to the music and the atmosphere. Now and then I feel lights fading softly all over me, and I remember last year when I was alone in my bed.